Tragically, every day, thousands of unborn babies' lives are taken. But because of PreBorn, we can rescue them. PreBorn's network of clinics provide free ultrasounds to women with unplanned pregnancies. And not only do they save lives, but they love and care for these hurting women. If we uphold the truths of the Constitution and above all the truth of God, we must acknowledge that babies in their mother's wombs are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights that cannot and should not be taken, and that includes life, liberty, and the pursuit of holiness. Will you stand with PreBorn? One ultrasound is just $28, or 5 ultrasounds are $140. To donate, just dial pound 250, say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby, or donate securely at preborn.com/fearless. That's preborn.com/fearless. Thank you, PreBorn. You guys know that's part of our mission. All right, let's get into today's topic and mission for this show, and what part of what we're trying to accomplish and what we're going to accomplish in the sports world. And so before I do that, I want to remind you all, or tell you all, I wouldn't say tell you all, we're here because we're celebrating a huge victory. And this happened midweek, I believe, July 16th, just 5 days ago. And it started with, or it was the culmination, the surrender of woke sports culture. It was on July 16th, just 5 days ago, when Shane Gillis, the comedian, hosted the ESPY Awards. And on that same day, Dave Portnoy, it was announced, he and Barstool were headed over to Fox Sports to replace all the people that got fired at Fox Sports while we were on break. You know, Joy Taylor and Speak for Yourself, Emmanuel Acho and The Facility, The Breakfast Ball Show, those guys all got whacked. And trust me, people wanted me to comment instantly, even though we were on break, about it. I couldn't do it because I know too many of the people involved in that firing and that layoff. And I'm not talking about the front-facing people, the hosts of those shows. I'm talking about the behind-the-scenes people on those shows. There were 70, 80 people let go at Fox Sports. It wasn't just Joy Taylor and Emmanuel Acho and Keyshawn Johnson and Paul Pierce. It's all these behind-the-scenes people that are very good people to let go. And so I was reluctant to comment. I'm not going to celebrate it because I know very good people were impacted and affected. But I did take note of, like, hey, this is part of the healing process of what's going on in sports media. That the woke crowd has raised the white flag of surrender. That anytime you have someone like Shane Gillis hosting the ESPY Awards, cracking the jokes that Shane Gillis cracked, wow, there's been a culture shift. And for those of us like myself that have been waiting for this culture shift to take hold for, I would say for me, a solid 10 years. I would say the culture shift started even before Colin Kaepernick, but let's just say it was 2016 when Colin Kaepernick started taking a knee. That's when, and again, it started before that, the St. Louis Rams, hands up, don't shoot, the Trayvon Martin deal, the Michael Brown deal, all of that. But for the past 10 years, for the past decade, we've been living in this woke sports world where no one could crack any jokes, where no one could say what they really think, where ESPN was getting rid of any and everybody that wasn't super woke, that ESPN was promoting and pushing DEI people that would stay on the woke messaging everywhere. And I mention ESPN because they're the worldwide leaders, and that's why Fox Sports was following the same blueprint, basically, with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless and all that woke garbage that they were shoving down our throats.